Welcome to AlHuTV, and today not quite that much here on my table, but something fine. I indulged in something small during the demo and thought to myself, well, come on, why don't I show it to you too or share it with you? Why I'm doing the whole thing is for the simple reason. I think these lights here are really great. That's what I've been doing all the time. I liked it so much, so I thought I'd order them now. They look really great at night, have this effect. Candle effect that's just so flickering, have a super nice remote control with it. So as I said, the light flickers and that's kind of light. And otherwise we also have the whole thing. You can also make it rigid and then you can also make it brighter and darker. That's also possible. I'll show it to you in the camera. Then you can take a better look. So this is how the whole thing looks. You can look at it because often you don't recognize it very well in the pictures. I'm always a friend of it. I'll turn it on now. So as I said, I can do this here. Whether you have it, it's open at the bottom. It needs 3 AA batteries and we'll see it here again now. Have I turned it on? Yes, it flutters so easily, doesn't look bad at all. I actually have to say it's almost even better. With the flickering, you can even set a timer between 2:46 and 8 hours. You can make the whole thing shine permanently here and you can make it brighter here and make fertilizer, but it only works in normal light. If you turn on this candlelight mode again, then it doesn't work because it then flickers up and down. Yes, otherwise it's not made of glass, of course. It's also for quite cheap dishes. If you ever have one, it's of course plastic. That's plastic too, but it looks pretty good. Yes, there's no battery. As I said, there are batteries. Is there a power button at the bottom? But ultimately, you can also switch it off completely and turn it on using the remote control. I'll leave it on because it just looks so nice. Yes, then I have another ball here. I've been laughing at myself for ages because I thought, well, now you can somehow present it here on the bedside table. I'll also show it to you directly under the camera because it's smaller than I initially thought. So they are practically your LED ring that is installed here. This is real wood and there is this sphere and you can see it. You can see it. Here, when he plays along, we see the solar system here inside. I'll do it here now, then you can look at it from above. I would like to take a quick turn and maybe go around. Yes, and now turn on the light first. I hope I don't dazzle you. Yes, it's quite bright and then the whole thing here looks like this. So it's really nice. Actually, I thought it's a little bigger. You can take a ball off there. You have to be careful when I hold it like that. It is also coated, even comets are lasered into it. You can see this comet here, it's really nice flying here, neighboring from both sides. As I said, it was created with such a laser. And then of course you can use it as a bedside table. I wouldn't look at the top of it. It's relatively bright, as I said. Otherwise you can see it very nicely from the side. Nice toy, looks nice. Is a bit. I thought this is a little bigger, a little smaller too. I'd like to show you that. Below in the description you will of course find the link for every product, but you can also of course, if you use my first order code, then you have the advantage that you also have €100 directly as credit. Yes, what else do I have here to close is not just a box, it's more of a herb box. This herb box also has a so-called... Here's the hygrometer, I'll show you briefly. So this is stainless steel. Is completely made of stainless steel. We like to show you that, what the whole thing costs here. Otherwise we have a closure here, the whole thing opens and closes here. Of course it may also be completely stainless steel. You can see this hydrometer here currently 60. There are just a few herbs in it. You can even hear it and there's nothing more to it. There's also a rubber ring on it. As I said, I can open it and then we have a rubber ring here, and that's ultimately something that is, you can make up with skeleton. That ensures that the humidity decreases a little. But as I said, I have a few herbs in here. A rubber ring like that can be made here, as you know, from a preserving jar. And the whole thing is closed and you have a certain amount of control over the moisture content in this can. That's all I ordered. I don't want 200 gifts now. I actually bought to present it privately, but nevertheless, I like to do a little advertising for it. Wie gesagt, das nennt ein bisschen nett, aber ein bisschen zu klein hier. Das ist super. Die Dose gefällt mir sehr gut. Und die Kerzen, Die sind auch sehr, sehr nice. We look really great at night. As I said, they are made of plastic and not glass, but nevertheless it makes a good impression and can withstand a little something, but they are not quite that heavy, so be careful, but it lasts and looks nice. Yes, that's from me. I hope I was able to present you some nice orders again, and also this olive tree here, which is the cutter, is also from Demo. I have it here too. Yes, okay, that was definitely from my side. I hope I can get a little insight into it. Maybe he wants to buy something like that, one or the other by chance. Now he might have a better impression of it, except just the picture, and that from my side until next time on AlHuTV.